painful. It is a painful experience, but at the same time, very, very liberating. It um, it has some purification elements when you go through that process and you refine yourself, you refine your thinking, you refine your character. It's as if you get born again, you get reborn, you get cleansed of, for example, bad habits, toxic people, toxic environments, and the like. So, the first thing I learned about life when I embarked on that journey is that there's always a role you play. Now, it was very important for me to hold myself accountable every step of the way. Though this is realizing that, um, let me use an example of people who are in toxic environments. Nobody deserves to be treated badly. Nobody deserves abuse. People acted out of their own will. They showed you their character, they showed you who they are. For a person who is still unconscious and they keep wondering, why aren't things changing? Even if I'm doing anything and everything I could possibly do to make XY person happy, why aren't things changing? And then we have someone else who's been able to observe and realize that there is a cycle going on here. There is something that keeps happening. I keep finding myself in the same situation, the same arguments, the same feeling, the same ache deep down. And so once you're able to witness that, even the fact that you're still unconscious, let's say, to someone's character, and you keep asking yourself, why does this keep happening to me? Then that gives you an opportunity to hold yourself accountable. Once we are empowered with understanding who somebody else is. Some people show us who they are by their character, what they do to us, what they say to us, and what you feel when you're around somebody. Once you have that understanding, you see, the body will continue nagging you. Your body, your mind, everything about you will continue nagging you to wake up, to realize there's something wrong here. So pay attention to when the body keeps nagging you or your mind keeps circulating around the same thoughts. Be curious and ask yourself, what is this? What am I being directed to? And when you realize there's a cycle playing out in my life, then ask yourself, how are my actions allowing this cycle to keep coming back and coming back? Do I have boundaries? Yes or no? No? What sort of boundaries am I supposed to enforce with person X, with myself, with the world, with the kind of information I consume? Do I have boundaries? Yes. Are they strong enough? No. What do I need to do to reinforce them? Do I have boundaries? Yes. Do they work within my favor? No. How can I readjust to help them help me? The second thing I learned is that life will expose your unhealthy attachments and your unhealthy patterns. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect in this world. But that does not give anybody the excuse to just sit and fail to observe who they are when they're out there in the world, when they're talking to people, the kind of reactions you have, the thoughts you have. How does a lack of self-acceptance manifest in you? Do you hang around people who don't care about you and you're there being for their attention? Do you not work out even though you tell yourself that you need to? Are you still entertaining the same people? Are you even capable of observing yourself and telling yourself, you know what, that was a very nasty reaction I had when I was having that conversation with the person. I should apologize and I should work on that. What was that? What caused me to do that? Before pointing the finger at other people, bring blame to them, and failing to observe how you move. The third thing I learned is that you can never run away from your problems. The thing about cycles is it is a cycle. It is circular. It will keep coming back to the original point it started. The original point is you. So it may not come via a familiar face, via the same faces that have, for example, tormented you. They will come in a different face, a new face, so that whatever you're trying to run away from keeps staring you in the eye until you acknowledge it. When you acknowledge it, it loses power, because right there, a choice pops up. What are we going to do about this? Acknowledgement gives you choice. That is the power of acknowledgement. When you bury your head in the sand and pretend that everything is okay, there's no choice you can make. You've already made the choice. You've made the choice to bury your head in the sand and continue living in illusion. And it is especially bad when you know it. It is especially bad when you know it. You know to your core that you're not happy. You know to your core that you're not happy. You know these people have taken advantage of you. They've abused you. And you still give chances. And you still communicate. And you still show them love. And you still keep them close. No. Face your problems head on. That is the power, accountability, and you being able to live in reality gives you. The fourth thing I learned is that only you have the power to change your life. Only you have the power to change your life. It's either you learn, it's either you evolve or repeat the cycle. It's either you understand that this environment, it's not for me. These habits, they're not doing anything for me. It's either you do that. Nobody else can come and tell you that, by the way, your commitment to X project, it's not where it should be. In the first place, how do they know where? How will they know what kind of importance you've placed on X project? Only you know that. You placing something on a pedestal means that you understand the role it plays in your life. If I put out YouTube videos, it means I'll connect with people, it means I'll grow my channel, it means my message will go out there. You place importance where you feel there is value. If you feel that your life has value, then you will do anything and everything it takes for you to change your life. If you're truly tired of the cycle, then you'll do anything and everything it takes to change your life. And I'm going a bit off my list here, but let me just say this. You don't even need to do much. You just need to do one thing. Create consistency around one thing, and then another, and then another. However small this action is, it starts to build in the foundations of discipline. If we've been engaging in bad habits, if we fail to say no today, we say no. Are you going to come out? No today. Yeah. Are you busy? Oh, yes, I'm busy. Not today. Nasiba, you help me with? No. Why? You don't have to answer that. No. So only you have the power to change your life. You know what things you can do that will put you at a greater advantage. And the fifth thing I realized, that the discomfort someone feels when they want to change their life, the pain you experience is necessary. The pain you experience is necessary. Pain is Nobody wants to go through pain. Nobody wants to feel sad. Nobody wants to have their soul shaken and disturbed because of experiences that really just stab you. But yet, this is the same thing that refines and just sends someone out on a different course. When you know what you don't want, then you know what you want. When you are in this relationship, when you thought this is love, for example, and then you go through things that make you question your definition of that, or your definition of what a good, healthy relationship is, then it begins to give you ideas about how you would actually want to be treated. You know, pain shows you what you're afraid of. And when you understand what you're afraid of, you realize that behind that fear is a need. When you hang out with whoever you're hanging out and you just don't feel satisfied and you just feel like they don't understand you, you're not seen. What does that mean? I need to belong? Then what will it look like when I'm with people who make me feel truly accepted, seen, and wanted? What does it truly mean to belong? It's not going to be easy changing your life, changing bad habits, walking out of relationships. It doesn't happen overnight. But if you have awareness, if you understand where you are, if you know where you want to go, those two are enough for a start. There are times that you'll want to give up. There are times that you will actually give up and walk away from your journey. I walked away from mine many times before I finally stuck to it. There is nothing wrong with that. As long as you keep alive you keep that dream of yours alive. As long as you do that, as long as you don't forget where you need to go, where you deserve to be, then you will always come back to the answer. And the answer is you and your journey. The answer will always be you and your journey. If it seems like you don't find people who you really connect with, then those people will definitely come. You just have to be on your journey so that you're able to connect with them. Because how else will you meet people who resonate with you if you're not putting yourself to task? And like I said, it's not easy. It means awareness, bringing the unconscious to the conscious surface, to the surface level. It's you understanding yourself in depth. It's you realizing, oof, I have some bad habits I need to clean up. It's you realizing my thinking is quite negative. I need to do something about that. I need to start affirming positively for myself. It's the fact that I need to figure out where this is coming from. It's me figuring out what my limiting beliefs are. It's me putting myself, having the discipline to do these things every day, when I wake up every day. You see, how hard you go for other people should be the same, that intensity should be the same. If you stay up talking to someone, so considerate of someone, you are always kind to someone, then you need to go hard in the same measure, so that when you realize, oh wait a minute, I have a victim mentality, you can be kind to yourself and figure out what else about me don't I know. And uncovering that is not pretty, but like I said, it's highly liberating, because when you realize you have a victim mentality, for example, you can go through the process. That means you taking back your power, you getting over your fears, and realizing that you can actually control your life. You actually have the power that you can train your mind to think positively. That it becomes a subconscious step already. You've put enough work that now you've erased all or majority of your negative thoughts, and you've imprinted your brain with new thoughts. I really want everybody to know that you can change your life. You just have to have enough courage in yourself to push through any situation you're in. You always have a choice. make the best choices you can for yourself.
Jumping off the edge, they say dreamers never